I'm the fire starter. Hey, what's up, guys? Like the haircut? Yeah, I do too. Alright, it's time to review TNA Impact Wrestling on Pop TV. Alright, guys, the first thing that happened was Drew Galloway came out, fuck, and he calls out EC3 because he's blaming EC3 for him not winning the title last week. Ethan Carter comes out and he's like, you should not have been wrestling, it should have been me. But then Galloway is giving him heat, saying, mind your own business, you're just jealous because it wasn't you in the match. And then EC3, you know what, I'm sorry, not sorry anymore. Because you should not have fought her. And then these two TNA Warriors are about to get it on. And then Bobby Lashley comes out, whoa, 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 don't fight. And then he's like, even though it'd be entertaining for me. And then Galloway's like, how about I beat Carter and then beat you? And then Carter's like, no, how about I beat Galloway and then I beat you? And Lashley goes, well, we're going to have a tag team match. If you guys beat me and my partner, then you guys get a match with me. If me and my partner win, my partner gets a title shot. Eli Drake, that is just a fact of life. And Eli Drake comes out and says, I'll take on Dumb and Dumber with you, Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's like, look at this guy. Accept it. So they get a tag team match going right now. Great tag team match. Galloway and Carter win. So they will get a title shot against Bobby Lashley. The Decay came out. And Rosemary, she's like Venom from Spider-Man. She's referring to herself as us and we. She wants a third member or a fourth member in the group. And the others don't know what's going on. So she calls out Bram. Dun, dun, yeah. And then she's like, Bram, we want you to join Decay. And then Bram's like, oh, well, you know, you're kind of hot. But I don't do makeup, love. I don't do makeup. And then Rosemary gets mad. So Abyss and Crazy Steve beat the crap out of Bram. And Rosemary's like, that's not the answer we wanted. Bram! You will decay, decay, decay. Marty Bell comes out with his new mutant. And then she comes out with the baton that she used to screw Jade at Slammiversary. Jade comes out. These girls have a really good match, and Jade is freaking over as hell. Oh my god. The crowd loves Jade. And they were fighting all over the arena. And Jade was about to crack Marty with her cigarette. The referee's like, don't you do it, Jade. Don't you do it. And she puts the weapon down. And then like Marty somehow gets out of the ring and uses the baton on Jade when the referee ain't looking. And pins Jade. These two are totally going to do a rematch. Marty Bell is amazing and she's beautiful. And Jade is fucking stunning and beautiful. And everybody loves Jade in the Impact Zone. Jesus Christ. The Impact Zone is Jade's house, man. It really is. Oh God. I didn't want to talk about this. The Miracle and his wife come out and they want Dixie to apologize for slapping Maria. Dixie comes out with William Corgan. They're trying to, I refuse to call him William Corgan. I'm calling him Billy because that's what I know him as. That's what I've known him as since I was a fucking baby. I'm calling him Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan, no, maybe I shouldn't because Billy is the lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins. William Corgan is the fucking bald guy with the shades. That's like this. Okay, anyway. So she apologizes, but Maria's like, no, step down as president of this company. And Dixie's like, you lost your mind. And then Billy Corgan or William Corgan, he goes, Dixie Carter, you put us in trouble by doing what you did. Despite all my rage, I think you should take an absence of leave for 1 week. And then she's like, are you kidding me? And then she leaves. I don't know if you guys remember what I said last week about Corgan and the Miracle. If they do an angle like that, I swear to God, I'm not going to say what I said because watch the video. But if they do what I think they're going to do, Jesus Christ, no way. And then the Miracle's like, but I ain't satisfied yet. I want a title shot next week. And Corgan's like, we've already got a main event next week. Yeah, because Dixie had made the triple threat with Lashley versus Galloway versus Carter next week. She had already made it. So he's like, no, Destination X is right around the corner. So I want to be the X Division champion. That's stupid because you're treating the X Division belt like a prop. like it's Money in the Bank. So Billy Corgan already gives him a free title shot right there against Eddie Edwards. You guys remember what I said last week? I'm getting worried now. People were already tweeting Dixie saying, "Don't trust William Corgan," and the Impact Wrestling Twitter has actually not been itself lately. It's actually been like quite rude to some of its fans. If you watch it, I think it's a work. But some of the butthurt sensitive pussy guys, oh, I'm offended, TNA. How could you treat your own customers like that? We're watching Paragon Pro Wrestling. It is a work, you dummies. It's an angle. Dummy, yeah. Anyway, Eddie Edwards comes out and Mike Bennett wins the X Division title. Eddie Edwards only had the belt for like less than 2 weeks. This is bull fucking shit. The Miracle doesn't deserve it. He's too heavy to be in the X Division. There's no way he's going to challenge for the X Division title. I mean the TNA World title. He shouldn't be world champion, and I don't like him. So please give Eddie Edwards a rematch before Destination X. Please, 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 please. Please don't beat me up, please. I know Lince Dorado was backstage, and a lot of people thought it was him. I thought it was Balaam. Maybe it was Lince Dorado borrowing Balaam's clothes, but anyway, he's a lucha. He's a luchador. I actually saw him wrestle live right here in this building, the charter school. I believe it was earlier this year, I think. A great match, by the way. They had a great triple threat match. Anyway, he's in the ring in TNA, and BS Braxton Sutter comes out. Yeah, I belong here. I'm happy to be here. That's literally his character. And then Spud comes out with the Smashing Pumpkins song. No, you don't belong here. I'm the man. Get the hell out. I want to smack BS Braxton Sutter. And then Sutter's like, all right, let's do it. And Sutter beats him in a match. I don't know how this kid did it, but he's over as a motherfucker. He's over as hell. Pepper Parks is a better heel, but Braxton Sutter's over. Jesus Christ. And then, like, after he beats Spud, the crowd is cheering for BS. And then Spud's like, it belongs here. It belongs here. And he looks like he's about to shake his hand. And then, no, low blow. It's BS, you in this company. And he's just beating up Sutter and he's leaving. So it looks like we got a feud for Destination X. Braxton Sutter versus Rockstar Spud. And I'm looking forward to that. The whole night they had been promoting Hardy's Revenge. Broken Matt Hardy versus Brother Nero. This is Hardy's Revenge number 3. Jeff Hardy's been undefeated. Pretty much it's 6 sides of steel with weapons. With that wrap up all of Jeff Hardy's feuds. One was with James Storm last year. And then the second one was earlier this year with EY Eric Young. Sick match. These guys are in their 40 and they brought it to the motherfucking table. And Jeff Hardy did some crazy shit in this match. This match was as good as their Slammiversary match. It was pretty much a Slammiversary match with a cage. I loved how he made like the Matt Hardy sandwich with the tables and the chair. Does a swanton from the top of the fucking cage because he gets on from a ladder. Almost broke his damn neck. He didn't do a swanton. He did like a splash and killed his brother, and then he pinned him. So Hardy's Revenge. Jeff Hardy got his revenge here again. Great Impact. It hasn't disappointed at all. They've been picking it up lately this year ever since Billy Corgan joined. I want to talk about something else. One second. All right, boys and girls. I tried my best to make this review a quickie because there was something else I wanted to talk about. And that's this girl right here. The newest knockout in TNA. Chelsea Green. God, as that song goes, isn't she lovely? I love Chelsea Green. I followed her career for 2 years ever since she did that awful Megan Miller thing. And then I watched her in the indies. She was Jada. Some of her matches on YouTube. She had good matches with Nicole Matthews. She's been on the Andre Corbet show before. Great guy, by the way. And she came to Tough Enough. She didn't make the final cut when they were doing the show, but then one girl quit. So she replaced her. I'm like, oh shit, we got a chance here. And it was her, Sarah Lee, and Gabby. Those are my 3 favorites. And she got cut by The Miz. She can wrestle circles around him. But she got cut by him. She did some work in the indies right after. She didn't waste no time. And she did the one-night only pay-per-view with TNA. She did a tryout match in the post-Slammiversary tapings with Mickey Knuckles. And I guess TNA said, this is a gold mine. We have to sign this woman. And they did what was best for business. She's a great wrestler. I love Chelsea Green. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's super cool with the fans. She's tweeted to me a few times, I hope to see her in a local show here someday in Florida. I couldn't be happy for her. She's amazing. A lot of you that have never seen Jada or Chelsea Green wrestle, you guys are not going to be disappointed. You're in for a treat. She's amazing. You're going to fall in love with her. I just hope they don't change her name. Like, keep Chelsea or Chelsea Green, whatever you want to call her, but one of those two. I can't wait to see what she's going to bring to the table. She probably won't debut until Destination X because the shows leading up to that are already been taped, unless they stick her in some pre-tapes. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with Chelsea Green. I'm happy for her. I'm excited for her, and congratulations, Chelsea, because this woman deserves it. They couldn't have picked a better knockout to sign. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Q&A of TNA related Q&A later this week. And yeah, have a great week, everybody. And thanks for watching. And if you haven't seen Impact this week, check it out. Congrats, Chelsea Green. Later.